Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of Rags to Riches. So we are starting off with our lovely character who we created in the Create Sim video. She's looking very cute in her green overalls, and of course we have an empty lot to work with, and I've set the money to 0 because the whole point of this challenge is to go from rags to riches. Now, just having a little look around, see if there's anything I can grab, but because this girl is a teen, she has to do her homework. I haven't quite decided whether I want her to go to school yet, but it would be a good place for her to use the bathroom, get food, and use showers, because I believe the high schools have the showers, so hopefully if we do decide to go to school, we'll be able to use those facilities. So while she's working on her homework, I am just going to have a little look around, but I see the principal. I'm pretty sure it's the principal getting onto the bike. I don't know what she's doing here. But yes, I am just having a little look around, seeing if there's any harvestables, any frogs to collect, any dig spots or rocks, so that we can start finding a few things to either sell or to work towards our collector aspiration, because that is the aspiration I have chosen for Kaylee today. So yeah, just having a little look around this neighborhood, but it looks like a lot of the plants either aren't in season or haven't started growing stuff, so might need to come back to them in a few days' time. But just getting some tasks queued up for her. We want to grab as many dig spots as we can so we have things to sell. It's also handy there are a few fishing points around here, because fishing will be very important to get money and to cook the fish. Also have a little look in the bins, but there's nothing in them right now. Nobody's using them, so I can't rummage around for anything. And then I noticed there's 2 celebrities, and they're proper celebrities and a world celebrity. Don't really know what they're doing in the middle of the desert, but you know, each to their own. They're world famous. They can go wherever they want. So yeah. Now the queue's full, I'm just going to have to remember to come back for that frog spot, because I really want to get some so we can start breeding them. And we decided to talk to this person. I'll let her talk to him. You know, help with our social, and we should probably have some friends. But no, she's actually left. So we're just going to finish up our homework for now, because as I said, I still haven't decided whether we want to do school or not, because technically it is a career for the teenagers, and in this challenge you don't have a career. I know you don't make money from it, but it might be a little chaotic to handle all the school stuff while trying to deal with our needs when we don't have an awful lot of stuff going on. And the welcome wagon's just showing up, but when I go to my lot, I can't actually find them. They're not standing by the mailbox or anything. It might be because there's no front door technically. I think that is them just standing there who we're about to walk past, but yeah, I can't find them, so I don't bother with the welcome wagon, which could have been a mistake because you get fruitcake from that, and even though it's not very nice, it would have been some food for our girl here. But no, she's just gonna go and collect those frogs and dig those rocks up and have a look at those dig spots to start us off on our collections. And of course, crossing the road with her phone out. Thank goodness there are no cars in The Sims right now, even though they would be cool for gameplay. This girl would probably end up getting hit by one because she's running across the road while on her phone and not looking. So just grabbing another frog there, hopefully we'll be able to start breeding them, and having another little look around to see if there's anything I've missed. That little community area she was in will probably come in handy. It does have some planters, but as I said, we'll have to probably wait a few days for any of the spring vegetables and fruits to actually grow. But I'm hoping people will use the grills, because then we can get some food and use the bins so we can hopefully rummage for some stuff. But yeah, just running back and forth right now. I'm always a bit chaotic with finding dig sites and all that sort of stuff. I'll spot them and then I'll go back and forth. So yeah, she's going to be running around this entire neighborhood back and forth looking for all these dig points. But hopefully we can get some crystals and fossils which we can sell for money and start off. At least have enough to maybe get some food and maybe buy a tent so she can at least sleep indoors and not on the bench. But she probably will end up sleeping on the bench for a few days. I do love this green overalls on her though. They're just such a nice colour, and I do like seeing the little floral tattoos we've got going for her. They just give her a little bit of character with the tattoos. But yeah, and of course crossing the road again with her phone out, not looking. It's a good thing we don't have cars. As I've said already, she would have been killed, because Sims will get themselves killed in multiple ways if they are able to. I have lost a few Sims to really random things for no apparent reason, so at least she can't get hit by the proper cars. But yeah, just running down towards one of the fishing spots, which we will be using later just to get that dig site. And I should probably get that frog spot before I forget it's here, because we want to get frogs so we can breed them up, complete the collection, but also sell them off. It's a good way to get a little bit of money. But yeah, just having one final little look. I don't think I can see anything. And checking the plants again, just in case I have missed some. But that dig point there should be the last one. I don't think there's any more around. So yeah, we'll just run around and grab those last few little bits. Find it quite funny this girl is on her phone a lot. She doesn't have any friends yet or anyone to contact, but no, she's just running around looking at her phone as she goes. So maybe eventually when she's got friends it'll be like, oh, she's messaging them, she's keeping up with them, but for the moment she's just glued to her phone when there's no one to talk to. And it's not as if she's playing games or anything, because I don't think it's affecting her needs, and there's not a playful trait there. But talk about her needs, her hunger is starting to get low from all this running around, so we will need to start looking for food soon. Hopefully someone chooses to start cooking, or we can sell something off and maybe get something from the vendor, but we will grab this last dig site first just to see what we have got. I think we've got a few fossils sitting to go through, and she's tried to order food but we have no money, so that might get her stuck in a loop of trying to order food. Yeah, as you can see, it comes up another few times. She's desperate to order food, but she doesn't have the money to, and she's not in the red yet, so she's fine. So let's just open up these fossils, get a few from the collection, open up this treasure chest just so we can see what's in it. And here I'm just checking the business thing in the phone, because I thought she might be able to drop out of school this way, because it is technically a career for the teams, but no, it's not in there, so she will have to go to school. So we will go to school in this episode and see how it goes. As I said, it might be very chaotic because we're trying to take care of her needs when she's got nothing to take care of them with. Yeah, just double checking these plants because I might have missed some, but I don't think any are ready to be harvested yet. So we decided to talk to this guy here just to try and get our social need up a little bit, and we've just completed the milestone from opening that little time capsule chest. But yeah, we're just talking to him to get our social up a bit. It is still in the green, but it's probably best just to fill it out now. Well, we've got the chance of someone right here, so just doing some small talk, getting to know them, asking about their day, and of course getting that charisma skill started. And I just see a pop-up to say her reputation had gone up, but there's no red or a green, so I don't know what that was about. And we've got the comedy skill. But I'm thinking because there's not a lot going on around here, we might travel somewhere else once we've finished talking to this gentleman here. And of course, we're going to breed a frog, see if we can get a duplicate or a new one for the collection. And it's a new one, so we're going to have to leave that for now. So we do end up deciding to travel once we've said goodbye to who we're speaking with. And we're going to stay within this world. We do just decide to go to the park because I know there's some collectibles there. There's also the toilet facilities, the grills, and a couple of bins to look in. So hopefully we can find some stuff there. So I'm going to get her to take care of her hygiene needs and bladder just while we're here, because they are starting to get low, as is that hunger. It's very much in the yellow and it's slowly going down. But hopefully someone will decide to do some cooking, or we can find something to sell and we can make ourselves a plate of something. I do check to see if there's anything for free, but I can't cook anything for free. So we're going to start by grabbing some frogs in the pond and just having a little look around the area for some dig sites. There's also the fishing, so we could potentially do some fishing here. But yeah, this is a very big area around this lot, and I always get lost, but we do find some dig sites, so we start queuing them up while she's taking care of her needs, because we do need that hygiene to go up a little bit, just because we've got nowhere else to take care of it. Again, she's going to be running back and forth just because when I find stuff, I'll just click on it. So she's going to be running all over this area, and unfortunately she's going to get more hungry, but hopefully we can take care of that very soon. And there is also the chess tables, so we can play a game of that to get her fun up, because that is also looking rather low. But there's nothing in the bins either. People are not using these bins. I think I might need to go to the world which came with Eco Lifestyle to have a look at some of the dumpsters, see if there's stuff I can find there and potentially sell for money. But just checking the collections, we've already got a couple in the first 3 collections because I really want to complete them, and she does have the collector aspiration. So we're finally starting to get some of those dig sites and starting to run around. Hopefully we'll get a couple of duplicate fossils to sell off, because I would quite like to keep one of each of the fossils and the gemstones to potentially put on display. Depending how quickly we get some money up, that might change, but I just think it'd be quite nice to have a little display of all the stuff we find, especially because she does have that curator aspiration and she wants to complete collections for that. So yeah, just going to be running around for the next little bit, grabbing some dig sites, looking for fossils and gemstones to hopefully get closer to that collection and make some money from them. So we are just slowly making our way through that list of dig sites I have queued up, so we are just going to speed through it a bit, but this girl is running back and forth. It is such a big area. We are also getting closer to our aspiration. You can see it popping up every time we've dug some. We're finding something new, which is really good. Hopefully there will be stuff we can sell off as well and start making money on that. But her hunger is getting really low. It has got into the red, so we're going to have to sell something and make something. But someone else has started cooking, and oh my gosh, they're our favorite person right now, so we will just need them to finish cooking those baked potatoes by the looks of it, so we can get some food. But we are going to sell off our first gem because it is a duplicate. We're going to open that time capsule and see if we get anything good, but they have finished cooking. So we are just going to go over and grab a serving because we are very hungry, but they are now our favorite person. So we are going to say hello to them, maybe chat to them, maybe find out about the local fishing spots as well. It's always handy to find out what sort of fish we can get. But yeah, we really need to get that hunger up, and because this person has cooked some amazing baked potatoes, we can do that. It's just a shame we can't put them in our inventory because then we could take them with us and have some food. But we are just going to have a little chat with this person, get to know them, ask about their career and other little things like what their interests are and hobbies. But yeah, that will also work on our social skill. But I have to say, they are my favorite person right now. They cooked. We didn't have to spend money on cooking, and we're able to sort out our hunger. Our fun does need to get sorted, though. It is very much in the red right now. We're also going to work on that charisma skill a little bit by brightening her day, because that will come in handy later on for friendships and convincing people to do stuff. Yeah, hunger is slowly going up now. The sleep is going down. We are probably going to be in the yellow soon for that. But we will need to take care of fun first, because that is very much in the red. So just having a little chat here, and they've left. Okay, we're by ourselves. But yeah, we can't take away that food with us, which would have been so helpful. But we don't have the fridge for it anyway, so it would just go bad. But for now, I think we're just going to play a game of chess to try and get that fun need up, and our energy has just gone into the yellow, so we are going to have to think about finding a place to sleep soon. But for now, I think we will just play some chess. Again, there's nothing in the bins. I don't know why I kept checking them. I was just hoping there was something there. But we're going to play a little bit of chess, get a little bit of our logic skill, and see when we have to go to school, because it is the next day. But as I said, we will make a decision when we're there whether it's going to be too hard to juggle school and all the needs, or whether we are just going to drop out. And this is given our very focused moodlet, so maybe we'll be able to look for some other stuff. Because she's focused, potentially fishing. I think it helps fishing. So just going to have one last little look around for one more frog since we are here. And hopefully we can start breeding up some more. Just having a look through what we've got. So yeah, let's breed one, see if we'll get a new one or a duplicate. And it is a new one, so that is one more towards our aspiration. Little spotted heart frog there. But no more duplicates, but we might sell those upgrade parts later, as I don't think we need them. Her fun is going up, it is in the green, but her energy is really low right now. Do consider taking one of those baked potatoes, but we are currently in the green, and that is a very grumpy looking teen. She's just stomping around there. Maybe we will meet her tomorrow at school and we're able to grab another frog. So let's head home, because I think we should probably try and sleep at our lot. Even if we don't have a bed, there is benches around, so at least if we're at our lot we can get some sleep. But she is desperate for sleep right now. Yes, back to our lovely little home of nothing. So I'm just going to find the bench. But actually, I do decide, because she is focused, we're going to do some fishing, get that fishing skill, hopefully get a couple we can sell. But she does go a really weird way around this rock. She was on the left-hand side, but she went all the way around to the right-hand side to go down there instead of cutting through the lot, which is a little bit weird. But again, the Sims are a little bit weird whenever you try and think they're going to do something. So we're just going to work on our fishing skill just to see if we can catch anything to potentially sell. It does look really pretty here as well in the moonlight and with those little fireflies going around, and I think we might catch one. No, she changes her mind, we're not catching one just now. But yeah, these little fireflies going around are so cute, and the reflection in the water. So just going to speed through this a little bit, and there's a little dragonfly flying around. Those are really cute as well. She looks so confused right now though. I think she failed at catching a fish. So we are going to try again. I really want to catch one so we can get it sold, but that energy is going down very quickly. We will need to sort that out soon. Again, little dragonflies come back, totally distract me. I do love them. They look very, very cute. So we have caught something. We have caught a goldfish, which is super cute. I don't think it is worth an awful lot, but I think we are going to have to make our girl sleep. And she does like fishing, so we will allow her to like fishing. So we're going to let her sleep because we do have school. We're going to attempt school and see how it goes in the morning. And look at her, she's so exhausted. So hopefully she can at least get some sleep on that bench. I don't think it's going to be very comfortable for her though. But yeah, we'll get us some sleep before we attempt school in the morning. So we do have a little bit more time before school, so I'm going to send her on another nap just to get her needs, because she did not get a lot of energy from that nap. So another little sleep for our girl here, hopefully get her into the green, but her hygiene has definitely gone down, so we will have to deal with that when we're at school. So just going to have another little look around for some dig sites before we have to run off. And the strawberry bush is ready for harvest, so we can get some food and get them planted in our lot. We can also use them to eat and sort our hunger. We'll get some daisies as well. I think we can sell them or plant them. We'll do something with them. So just having a look around to see if there's any more daisies or strawberries for our girl to harvest, but her queue is full, so I will let her run through some of those things first before we have a little look around. So yeah, just having a little look for more plants. There is basil already ready in this season, so we can get that and plant some so we are able to sell it. I don't think they're worth an awful lot, but we can always get them planted to sell them, and we can work on her gardening skill. But I don't know if we'll have enough time before she has to run off to school. So we will see how that goes, and we've just acquired a gardening skill there, but it's so good. We've got some strawberries now. We can eat them, we can also plant them to get that gardening skill up, and obviously sell the harvests to get that money and work towards getting some amenities of our own. I've just noticed that little bush there, so I will grab that as well. And just having another little look around to see if there's anything I've missed or anything else I can grab there. I don't think there is. It's just that one more sage bush, so we'll get that. We can plant that and do something with it. But it doesn't look like there's an awful lot other than some strawberries and some garnishes right now, but they will still be helpful, and we can always plant them so we can sell the harvests and start getting a little bit of money. I'm just checking the notebook. She knows about 2 fish, but hopefully we will find out about more when we do more fishing, and we don't have long until school where we can hopefully fix the hygiene and the bladder and maybe get some food. I think there's vending machines and the cafeteria there, so we can sort out her needs when we get there, and obviously make a decision whether we're going to stay in school or drop out. It really depends how today goes. If it's really chaotic with trying to sort her needs and trying to do the schoolwork, we might end up leaving. Just going to grab the last of those harvestables, and we've had the pop-up to say that school's in an hour, so we don't have too much more time to be looking for stuff and grabbing stuff. But yeah, we'll definitely get those 2 harvestables, but she's not feeling great. She's very grungy right now because her hygiene is so low, but we can hopefully sort that at school. We're going to sell off one of these frogs because it is a duplicate at some point. But yeah, just running to get that last little piece of harvestables before we run out of time and have to head off to school. Yeah, her needs are very bad right now. Her bladder and her hygiene's very low. She's also really, really hungry, so we're going to get her to eat a strawberry. And we'll sell off a couple of those daisies just to get some money. I don't think it'll be an awful lot, but we'll just sell them off for now. We'll keep some for planting. I was going to get her to try and play a game for a little bit, just to try and get her fun up before we go to school, because there isn't too much time left. Just having a quick look, but we are going to join her at school today to see how it goes. Hopefully it will go okay, but as I said, we still haven't made a decision if we want to leave or not, but her needs are very bad, so we can fix them while we're at school because they've got all the amenities we need. But the school does also have the tasks you have to do each day, like learn about the new school and morning free time. But first of all, we're going to go to the bathroom and get those needs sorted out before anything else, and then we'll try and find the principal, who is conveniently sat in her office, and it was the person that I saw earlier in the video. I was sure it was her, and it was. So we're going to friendly introduction and then find out about the new school to see how things run here and what we're doing. And she looks so uncomfortable just having to walk across to the bathroom. Poor girl, she's just not happy right now, but as we get money coming in, it'll get easier. And someone's doing a T-pose challenge. It's quite funny. It looks like when the Sims do bug out and they just stop and debug. But no, they're doing that on purpose. They're doing the little T-pose challenge. So maybe we'll become friends with them as time goes on. Yeah, just running to see the principal. She's decided to go to do that first instead of washing her hands and brushing her teeth, which isn't too good. She's going to have those stink lines coming off of her, which isn't a good first impression with our new principal. There is that option to drop out of school, and I did look at it, but I think we'll try and see how today goes and use the facilities as well within the school to sort out our Sims needs. Yeah, she's running off to class automatically. We'll see how it goes. So she's in the maths class, which is never a fun class, so that won't be helping her fun needs. We try and skip through it, but then it all stops because there's a fire drill. And, the teacher leaves, our sim leaves, but all of our classmates decide to stay sitting at their desk as we're leaving. They're just sat here. They don't want to leave. They do eventually get up, but it takes them a little while. So we're heading out for a fire drill, which is quite a chaotic start to our school career. And there's a fireman just going in now to deal with it. So yeah, we're just gonna have to wait outside for a bit. It looks like it's snowing. She cannot be comfortable because she does not have a jumper or a jacket on, and her needs are still really bad as well, so she's uncomfortable from that. I was just checking to see if there was a shower, and there is, so we will definitely be using that today to sort out our hygiene. And even if the fire drill's still going on, she decides to go back inside. So I think it's maybe because she left earlier than everyone else, but she heads downstairs. I don't know where she's going, so I am sending her for a shower to fix her hygiene. Her fun is also in the red, so I will need to focus on that. But the fireman's just sitting at the computer. I thought they were checking the school for a fire or whatever they check in a fire drill, but no, they're just sat on the computer playing a game, and we are of course fixing our hygiene, but we really need to sort our sleep and our food. So I do find the vending machine, I want her to purchase some snacks because they can stay in her pockets. So once she's done her shower, we will grab some snacks for Carly so we can get her some food as well. She is also exhausted. She does not have any energy by the looks of it. She's got those droopy arms. But I'm just having a look at the teens which are here. There's a few of them, they look quite cool. We'll maybe make some friends so that she's got people to talk to. But I feel like first we need to get her some food. So we'll get her some snacks. So we'll buy a couple of the pizza roll-ups and the sponge cakes, just because I think they last a while in the inventory, so at least we've got that food. But of course she has hardly any money, and the machine decides to eat her money, so she doesn't get her food, and I can't find it. So she's not very happy with that, and we do end up having to shake the machine so it gives us all our treats and she can get her food. She does not look happy about having to shake that machine. She looks very upset with it, just giving it a shove. It needs to release her snacks. She's one hungry girl. But we do eventually get them, which is good to know. They're in her inventory for us, but we do order some food just while we're here. There's a little junior lunch for free simoleon, so I think we'll get that. I think it fills her up more than the veggie dog. And of course we do introduce ourselves to Molly, I believe, and hopefully we'll be able to become friends with her. She looks like she's very nice. Finally grabbing our food and just getting something to eat. There's not a lot of time left for lunch, but for some reason she's decided to go into the office with the headmistress to eat her food, which doesn't seem like a good idea. And she's about to get into trouble from the headmistress because she's missing class and it's not going very well. She's gotten herself a detention on her first day. She doesn't want to do that. So it is at this point I start considering dropping out. And I do end up dropping out. She's like, I'm done with this. She's exhausted. She just does not want to deal with detention. So we are going to drop out. So today was our first and our last day of school. We aren't going back, but maybe later on when she's able to get a computer, she will complete her high school diploma online. I just feel like at this point it is too chaotic with all her needs needing to be met while she's at school and trying to study and get homework done. So this will just give us more time to focus on skill building and the rags to riches itself. So we are going to head home now that we've dropped out. And I think the first thing we will do is get this girl to sleep. She is exhausted. She really needs that sleep. But in the next episode, I think we'll start planting our little garden and selling some stuff so we can get money, potentially get a tent so she has somewhere nice to sleep, and start working our way up and getting a proper little setup going. So I really hope you have enjoyed today's episode. It has been a little bit chaotic, which is very much my style for Sims. If you liked this episode so far, I will be posting others as this is going to become a little series. And if you have any suggestions or ways I can make the gameplay better, please let me know. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.